previous Holbein Oil Pastel video, I had, I believe, a subscriber came to me and said, well, you can swap them in and out of the oil pastel holders that you can buy. And yes, you can. That's a great idea. However, there is a bit of a problem with that, and I was trying to do things on a bit of a cheaper scale for the majority of people. And the problem with the oil pastel holders is that they're like a clip, and you put the oil pastel into there and it holds the oil pastel. Firstly, they're very clumpy and very big. Secondly, you can only end up using the point of an oil pastel, so you can't use the sides that well. So you're very limited in what you can do due to the clumpiness of the item and only being able to really use the point. And the other thing is they are exceedingly expensive. And who wants to go swapping oil pastel in and out of this holder all of the time? You don't want to swap every time you have to change colours, because sometimes you only put a little bit of colour on and then you need to change, and we don't really want to do that. So for me right now, albeit that's a very good idea and I'd probably put my most used oil pastel into one of them, I would still stick with the post-it notes. I've found since that you can actually buy some, whereas I was using thin ones, there are the thicker ones that are squares, but you can actually buy some thicker rectangular ones. So I've only seen them once, but they, in my opinion, would be more ideal than the thinner ones, and you'd be able to use both ends of the oil pastel. But I've come up with something else. I had them all of the time, and I don't know why I didn't look into them. Thinking about is this. Basically, it's a holder. It's hollow on both ends. On this side, it's got something that you push together, and you do that by sliding this. You can pull it off, as you've just seen. So you slide that down. If you had an oil pastel in there, it would click generally, and it would hold your pastel firm. And I'm going to show you that. So I've got this orange oil pastel. As you can see, I've got my piece of paper around it. Now I prefer that because I can hold it in the middle and I can get broad sweeping strokes, and I can go up onto the ends and everything like that. Now with the thicker oil pastel holders that my friend was talking about, you wouldn't be able to do that. But with this you probably would. So as you can see, look, the Holbeins literally fit in there just. The corners, be careful how you put them in, because you could scrape the oil pastel off like that, if you can see. Okay, so be careful how you put them in, because they do literally only just fit. And I can fit it over the top of my post-it note, and then I can click it into place. Oh, it didn't click in this case, and the reason for that is because it's quite a thick oil pastel. And there you are. There you have what is a crayon come oil pastel holder with your Holbein oil pastel in it, all ready to use. No problems whatsoever. There, and you can go down on the sides a bit better, and yeah, works a treat. So just make sure that you push that down to keep it in place. And what would happen eventually is you'd end up rounding this corner off, wouldn't you? And then you could probably use it like a pencil. So they also come with this. Now this is a sharpener. It comes with these. So what you're getting is a sharpener and a holder, which are cheap as chips. So I'm going to show you how the sharpener works. I'm going to sharpen an old pastel. I'm going to get one of these expressionist ones that I was talking about. There we go. You put that into there, and as you can see, you can then just push and twist to get your sharp points, as you can see. And the more you push, the sharper that will get. And that is, when you've seen people doing oil pastels, probably what they've done. And look at the thin lines I can now get with that. So that's how you sharpen them. So you're getting the holder and the sharpener, and they come in packs like this. And you will probably get, I'm going to hazard a guess now, 50 for about 10 or 12 pound, maybe possibly even cheaper. And you'll get a sharpener with everyone, you'll get a holder with everyone, and you'll be able to hold every single Holbein oil pastel in them if you want, at the cost of probably only 2 of them more expensive holders, which are even more clumpy as well. I don't normally do this, but I suppose I really better in more of my videos. I'd just like to ask, would you please subscribe, like and share my videos? I'm getting quite close to 1,000 subscribers now, and I'm absolutely gobsmacked if I'm being honest, and I'm so thankful. But I have noticed that 75% of my viewers are not actually subscribed. I must have done something for you to be here that you like, so there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming along. I'm really tickling the surface right now, and if you want to be part of that, please subscribe, because there's going to be lots and lots of oil pastel tuition coming up especially, and obviously I'd be most thankful for that, and it will also give me the motivation to keep going. So please subscribe at the very least, and like, and please comment. Commenting is very, very good. And if there's anything you'd like to see or anything you'd like to ask, I'm always up for that. I don't want to lose what I've got already. I've got a good start. I want to make it better for me and for you. So please subscribe. And I get back to the video. So I just wanted to show you them, and to say you can get them on Amazon. I'll try and find the link to put them up. You can get them on eBay. I bought 100 of these and I thought they'd go down a storm, and before I came on camera, have also found out that they fit most oil pastels. The ones they don't fit are the thin ones like the Pastels, and the fatter, shorter, stumpier ones, mainly like the camel oil pastels. So a standard oil pastel will generally fit inside these, and you'll also be able to sharpen it. Well, I just showed you the expressionist, didn't I? And that is a standard size. 10mm, so it shows that a 10mm one will fit in here, and you'll probably get an 8mm one. Let me just show you that. Let me just show you with the expressionist oil pastel. There, that's fitting in there. Push, hold that still, push and click, there we go. See, now that's holding in there, and that's a 10mm, so an 11mm is going to fit, and you're going to be very happy with that, I would think. And you can put all your oil pastels into them and just leave them and just buy for the next time if you want to. So you could have every single oil pastel you own in one of them for as cheap as chips. So until next time, please have a great day, a great week and a great year, and I'll catch you in the next video. And I think I've solved the Holbein oil pastels at last. Bye for now.